Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so it's been a hot minute since ya boys did a proper sit-down video with you guys on the second channel, and oh boy, do we have something spicy to get into, and it involves Pokemon Go and Niantic. Surprise, surprise, surprise. What else is new when it comes to that damn equation aside from the massive fuck-ups that are plaguing that game?
Fuck-ups, that is?
Yeah, a lot of them. I mean, both of us being Pokemon Go players, we know.
Pokemon Go players.
Yeah, exactly. Ex-Pokemon. I know you don't play the game anymore, and I hardly touch the game, and for good reason, and this right here just kind of adds on to it, so let's get started with this. We have ourselves an article on Dexerto that is titled, Pokemon Go fans furious over Shadow Lugia's disappointing design. Some Pokemon Go fans are outraged after Niantic announced Shadow Lugia's debut in the mobile title. They are furious over its generic design. After years of anticipation, Niantic finally announced that Shadow Lugia would be getting its release in Pokemon Go as a part of the Festival of Lights event on November 9th, 2021. What was supposed to be a celebratory moment, however, was met with backlash. Fans waiting for its debut were angered when the developer revealed that the Johto Legendary would be skipping its design from the GameCube title Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. Shadow Pokemon originally made their series debut in 2004's Pokemon Coliseum. Its sequel, Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, famously centered around Shadow Lugia, which decades later has been many fans' favorite version of the legendary mon. So after Pokemon Go implemented the regular legendary in 2019, players expected that when Shadow Lugia was eventually added to the mobile title, it would get its iconic design from the GameCube RPG. On November 8th, Niantic revealed that this wouldn't be the case, as Lugia's new form in Pokemon Go would instead use his regular model, just with the shadow effects applied. Some fans in the community were not happy, to say the least. Many trainers dealt with their disappointment in the decision by creating hilarious memes to express their frustrations over Shadow Lugia's official model. And here's one of them on Reddit. My disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. And we have ourselves an image that showcases two images of Shadow Lugia being showcased. Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture, and in the bottom portion we have Niantic. They're the same picture. No, they're not. Get your freaking eyes checked. Here is another meme where it showcases Shadow Lugia, and down below we have ourselves a Chad-looking dad smiling, but then we see Niantic's version, the butchered version, if you will, of Shadow Lugia, and down below we see, well, that the same individual is not exactly happy. In fact, I'd say they're plagued with darkness and sadness, and who can blame them? Over on the r/Pokemon Go forum, players voiced their anger, such as one user who wrote, "Seriously? A recolor of Lugia would have been close enough for me, but Niantic didn't even want to do that." Another fan simply replied, "This brings me extreme sadness." Other users were critical of Niantic. While I'm not shocked Niantic dropped the ball, it's still disappointing to see how epically they've dropped it, a comment read. While there was never a guarantee that Lugia's XD Gale of Darkness design would ever be added to Pokemon Go, many players were critical of how much hype was being made around the debut of the legendary mon for it to only use its regular model. It should be pointed out that Shadow Lugia's look in the GameCube game has often been associated with the popular Pokemon variant. Only time will tell if the developer will consider adding the popular design in the future. Well, ladies and gentlemen, does it surprise you in all honesty? I mean, you have things in life that are nearly impossible, if not actually impossible, to screw up. But yet, Niantic seems to raise the bar almost every single time when it comes to things that are impossible to screw up. This right here is a joke. An absolute joke. Like, in all honesty, how hard is it for Niantic to implement something as simple as a recolor or implement the design from Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. I mean, as an example, when we had ourselves Armored Mewtwo make its showcase in Pokemon GO, well, that right there was to commemorate the release of Mewtwo Strikes Back, so if they're able to do something like that for Mewtwo, again, why couldn't they do something like that for Lugia? And in this case right here, Shadow Lugia. It's so easy to understand. Are they that out of touch with their fans? We think so, in all honesty. But no. I'm not the only one that has a little something to say. In fact, I think you got a lot of something to say. So let me brush the dirt off your shoulder. Spotlight's on you, buddy.
Well,
see what you got.
I suspect Niantic doesn't even know about XD, and if that's the case, it just shows how out of touch they are with the Pokemon community.
Reminds me so much of how out of touch Vince McMahon is when it comes to WWE and its fans, and...
Well, unless, if you want to get your hopes up, there could be a special XD edition of Lugia.
What do you mean?
XD form that's locked behind a like $25 pass.
Hell no! No. You are not giving Niantic any more ideas, although, let's be honest, at every single twist and turn, Niantic will try to find an opportunity to somehow monetize the game even further. Yes, they can hide behind the shtick of free to play, but in all honesty, ladies and gentlemen, let's be real. If you want to have any perks, it's essentially pay to win. Let's keep that 100% with you guys. So, yeah, not really much else to say other than my disappointment is immeasurable and my day is not ruined because, well, we don't play the game anymore. You know what I'm saying? So we don't have to waste our shit on this. But to all the fans that do still play the game, this absolutely sucks. I do feel really bad for the fans, especially the loyal fans, that just expect a little bit of good out of Niantic, only for Niantic to royally fuck them for like the 1000th time, you know? Like, Niantic just goes to show why Pokemon GO is dying and why it was never as good as its 2016 former self. Like, even with all of the new additions, Pokemon GO just seems to be declining further and further down the slippery slope of, well, of badness, essentially.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Just hope they don't go down the road of Harry Potter.
Oh, yeah, Harry Potter and having to close their doors, you know?
Imagine all the players who paid for the game.
Especially the ones with thousands and thousands of dollars, and all of a sudden, Pokemon GO closed its doors? Yeah, I can imagine that if that day was to come, how the fans would react, but yeah, I shudder to think about that day in all honesty, but with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, leave your thoughts and comments down below. We would love to hear you guys out. Thank you guys very much for watching. Thank you for your time as well in viewing this video. Have yourself a damn good one, guys, and we'll see you guys in the next
one.
video.